My journey to the Olympics began with family and community and the sport of cross-country skiing. It really shaped my life, and at a very young age I was really excited and inspired by the idea of going to the Olympics as a cross-country ski racer for Canada. So that's the goal and the dream that I aspired to and pursued for most of my life until I got there. My first Olympics were at 23, and then I went to 2 others subsequent after that. I won an Olympic bronze medal in 2002, and it was the first medal ever for Canada in the sport of cross-country skiing. It was a really monumental milestone for myself, for the team, for the country. But unfortunately, it was also one of the biggest doping scandals at the time, in that the 2 women who finished ahead of me, and the gold and silver medalists, subsequently tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. So following those Olympics, over the next 2 years I was upgraded to silver and then to gold. The moment that I realized that I had to be part of advocating for change and part of the solution was, during the course of the 2 years while I waited for this medal saga to unfold, in that the bronze was being upgraded and to silver and then gold. And I sort of began to really internalize the importance of fair play and clean sport and integrity in sport and why it's so valuable. At the same time, I was despairing about what was happening in sport and how that was being lost, and crumbling in front of my eyes as an active competitor. And my mom had said to me at the time, if you know there's a problem and you're aware there's a problem, but you're not trying to solve the problem or engage or actively try to change or find a solution, then you're part of the problem. So I think that was the moment for me that really galvanized my thinking in that, I have to be part of the solution here. It's not enough to sit back and despair and be discouraged about what's happening in sport, because I believe in sport. I believe it can be such a powerful thing for so many reasons, across so many arenas and across such a spectrum of different elements, but it has to be done with integrity, and it has to be fair and equal for everyone. So that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to get in there, get in the ring and fight for it, because it's worth fighting for. So I'm the chair of the WADA Athlete Commission, and we are a committee that meets regularly, and really our objective and our goals there are to bring the voice of the athletes to the table, to the policy, to the decision-making tables of the organization, and try to effect change that way. We actively are engaged in listening to athletes as much as we can, but keeping the dialogue open so that we're also informing and educating at the same time. We are aware that there is a real lack and a real gap sometimes for athletes in terms of what they know about anti-doping. So we're always trying to fill that gap, while at the same time hearing concerns and bringing those concerns forward.